The walls of Jericho were high and thick. Strong gates meant that no one could get in or out. Will the walls of Jericho fall? You'll soon find out. Stay tuned.
A, B, C's. Bible verses. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. The letter for today's lesson is P. Pray continually. 1 Thessalonians 5:17.
Welcome and thank you for watching Bible 365 Bible Stories and Prayers, where we read one Bible story a day for one whole year. Last time we read Crossing the Jordan. And this is Joshua, the 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 1 through 10. Soon afterwards, the Israelites got ready to cross the Jordan River to capture Jericho. But the water level in the river was high, making it too dangerous to cross. However, the priests went ahead, carrying the ark with God's law in it. As soon as they stepped into the river, the banks collapsed upstream, damming the water. Now the Israelites could cross the riverbed easily. Next, the Israelites took 12 stones from the middle of the riverbed. They piled them up on the bank as a sign of God's help in bringing them into Canaan. The river flooded through again. The Israelites set up camp outside the walls of Jericho and celebrated the Passover. So now tonight we're going to read Joshua Takes Jericho. The walls of Jericho were high and thick. Strong gates meant that no one could get in or out. Soldiers kept watch from the tall towers. How could the Israelites possibly capture such a well-defended city? But God told Joshua exactly what to do. Joshua, tell the Israelites exactly what to do. Tell them exactly what I tell you to do. Each day for 6 days, you must march around the city walls. Take my box of laws and have 7 priests carrying trumpets going before the people. Tell them to blow their trumpets as you march. Everyone else must be quiet. On the 7th day, march around the city 7 times. Then the priests must play one long note on their trumpets, and all the people are to shout loudly. The walls of Jericho will fall, and the city will be yours. So Joshua called the people together and told them what God had said. Remember, do not give a war cry. Do not raise your voices. Do not say a word until the day I tell you to shout. Then shout, he said. The Israelites did what God had told them to do. Each day for 6 days they marched around the walls of Jericho, just as God had told them. Each night they returned to their camp. On the 7th day at daybreak, the Israelites came to Jericho again. They marched around the city walls once. They marched around the city twice. They continued marching as they had been told. As they finished for the 7th time, the priests sounded their trumpets with a mighty blast. Joshua gave the order for everyone to shout. The Israelites shouted as loud as they could. The walls of Jericho came crashing down, and the Israelites captured the city. Only Rahab and her family were saved. The city was burned to the ground. This was the first of Joshua's victories in Canaan. And that, my friends, boys and girls, is Joshua 6.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Harmony. what time it is.
I'm coming up, Jesus, on the rough side of the mountains. I must hold to God, His powerful hands. I'm coming up, Jesus, on the rough side of the mountains. I'm doing my best to make it in.
Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Summery, get it? Summery? 'Cause I'm mostly hot in the summer. I'll never.
So what did you learn? I think it's up here. Please keep the goat. Right, and next time we're going to read
The Day the Sun Stood Still, Joshua 10.
I thank you for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Later.